If you're just joining us, welcome to the Games Conversation channel. My name is Paul,
My name is Josh.
and we are playing Metroid Prime. Just a friendly reminder, leave a comment on this video or any video in the entire playthrough for a chance to win this copy, original, of Nintendo Power, the Metroid Prime edition. And there's this great article about Metroid Prime right here in the middle.
Ooh,
I mean,
it's a spicy.
you don't get this every day. You don't. So, leave a comment. See if you can win this for yourself.
Let's go.
Previously on what? Okay, when you say that phrase, what show do you immediately fill in the blank?
The first show that comes to mind right now is Clone Wars.
Oh,
Star Wars Clone
okay.
Wars, because they used to do that. What about for you?
For me, there's two. One is the X-Men cartoon.
Oh,
From like yeah. You know the one. But it was one of the first like boom, that bell. It was one of the first instances I ever knew about kind of like shows really taking their continuity seriously.
A continuous story.
Yeah.
Ongoing. Yeah.
Because it like almost every episode would have like I can hear Scott Summers' Cyclops voice very clearly just going previously on X-Men. And then you'd have Jean Grey like dramatically, Wolverine, please. And Beast is like, I don't know what the Sentinels will do. You know, it's just like, it's so great. And then as a kid, you're just like, oh yeah, that's what happened last Saturday. And then the other show was much later in life, a show called Felicity. Do you know Felicity? Mm-hmm. It was kind of like, for some reason, I knew I couldn't watch Dawson's Creek, but Felicity was completely acceptable.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what the difference was for me. And that wasn't
How old were you?
It wasn't my parents.
High school?
It was like me. Yeah, I watched Felicity as... So she was in college, and every year that she aged up in college, I aged up in high school. So we were freshmen, sophomore, you know what I'm saying? And for some reason... I just really latched onto the show.
But your parents, it wasn't that your parents didn't let you watch Dawson's Creek?
No, I just, for some reason, felt like
You shouldn't.
that was not a show for me.
Yeah.
But Felicity
Was.
felt like it was fine. Oh, here's the thing.
And she was a college student? I literally know nothing
she
about
went
Felicity
to, I want to say Brown. Is that a university?
Yeah.
I want to say there. It was in New York, but yeah, so she went to college and wanted to maybe do pre-med. I mean, it was like just the typical kind of WB drama stuff. Like, there's two boys she liked and several friends and all this like drama of kind of going to college and figuring out what you want to do with your life. And something about it was just good. Like, they had a cool, like, I don't know, vibe to it. Like, she was in New York. The music was neat. Like,
Yeah.
I hadn't been to college, obviously, so it felt very like, oh, whoa, this is what college is like.
Yeah.
But every episode would start with mostly her going, previously on Felicity. That's what, like, it rings in my head anytime I hear that, previously on.
You and I went very different directions.
Yes.
Because I never watched X-Men.
You never watched X-Men?
Nope.
Because you also said you didn't watch Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to watch Ninja Turtles.
Were you not allowed to watch X-Men?
It was never specified, but to be quite honest, X-Men looked
to be quite honest,
really intense to me.
Oh my god, you were just like, I just know I can't handle it.
They want me to remember what. Like, no, I'm gonna go back to.
It was a very drama
Garfield.
heavy Garfield and friends. Yeah, there was never any previously on Garfield.
Previously on Garfield. Garfield is picking on Otis.
Yeah,
and John is an idiot.
That's right. Oh, I can't go through here still.
I did love Saturday morning cartoons, but yeah, X-Men just seemed too intense. I was like, it always had this like soap opera drama vibe.
It was very soap opera. So it turns out I can't go through here still.
Bummer.
So now, I said I want to see if I have missiles to go back through here. Okay. That's my goal. That's what I'm doing. Collecting missiles while we're talking. Too dramatic. Did you watch
Clone Wars?
Garfield? So Clone Wars, was it dramatic?
So that came out. So I didn't watch a lot of Clone Wars, but I've watched some of Clone Wars, and but they definitely utilize the previously on.
Oh, it's
But
a
they
little
do
bit
it.
more kind of like excited.
They do it in kind of like a war news
Oh yeah.
type.
Like these are the
approach.
updates you need to know.
Yeah, as though they're reporting from the war front. It was actually pretty well done. But yeah, I didn't watch a lot of cartoons that did recaps like that.
Yeah, I can't think of too many that did. I remember the Pokemon cartoon. Occasionally they would do a recap, but
Yeah.
more than anything, they would end episodes with this little tagline that said, "And the journey continues,"
I
or
forgot
something
about
to that
Yeah.
effect. And I just remember that being like, just recognizing like, oh, the show's going on.
Huh.
Okay, I'm looking for missiles. So I have 26. And I think there were 3 levels of that thing that required 12 each. What's that, 36?
Yeah.
So I just need 10 more
Well,
missiles.
what have you already? So you're saying 3 additional levels because you've already done some damage, right?
I'm just really not confident that it's going to remember it. Previously. Will you guys give me missiles?
Missiles, please.
I think I need some. Oh,
Money, please.
so close to almost
35.
Oh, ouch.
Who is that?
My leg.
More missiles, please. Oh, come on, guys. Oh, that's a missile, right?
41.
41. Let's
Is it
do
worth
it.
it? Yeah.
It's time. It's go
Swivel.
time.
Swivel.
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 Swivel and swerve.
And now it is here,
Go time.
directly across stick.
More missiles.
Can I have more just in case? Like as a just in
Come on,
case
guys.
kind of thing?
Oh, there's a bunch of them.
Nice.
You got 68. Who would have thought it was these little guys?
Yeah, those are the missile refill stations.
They're just little missile hoarders.
Hello? They're like filled with baby missiles.
Num 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 num. Missiles, missiles, missiles.
Man, I almost got fooled up.
86. Yeah, you're 4 shy.
Wow. Okay, here we go. So that's a little Tony Hawkish. So that sounds like suspiciously like the Mario Kart Double Dash song. Did you play Mario Kart Double Dash?
GameCube?
Yeah.
I dabbled.
Oh
yeah, I can see
that. Mario Kart Double Dash. It was
Underrated?
I feel like some people, like many games on the GameCube, some people really, really like them, and some people are just like, that was kind of gimmicky.
Right, because you've got 2 characters, right? One's hanging on the back of the go-kart.
I actually thought it was a really cool thing, and each character had special items unique to them.
Yeah, brought something unique to the team.
Yeah, so when you chose your characters, you were essentially choosing like what cool items you might have that no one else has. So
Why do you think people hated on it?
I think it was just different, you know, like because they've never gone back to the double ride, the 2 driver system anymore, and I don't know. It's just it's a gimmick that hasn't come back, and I don't know that it will.
Was GameCube the system that we were talking about Mario Party before, that they had Mario Party where you were like in a car moving around with a team of people?
No, that was the Wii. So GameCube Mario parties, I think, are, from my opinion, is like they're usually some of the best. Mario Party 4,
really?
5, and 6, I think, had some of the best like board gameplay and minigame collections.
Oh, what happened? Did he deflect it?
He did.
Dirty dog.
I know. I'm down 1, but luckily I had almost full stock.
63. Yeah.
Oh, I got them all.
I did read up at some point on the like commonly accepted rankings for Mario Party games.
Yeah, I think the Wii ones are generally like some of the worst. I think because they like brought in the motion controls.
Didn't they? But also, didn't they go with a different group to produce it, create it?
Yeah, because I want to say the GameCube ones, or definitely the N64 ones, were made by, I think, Hudson, which makes Bomberman.
Yeah.
Not that I don't think that's actually like a related point, but that's just the developer. I don't know who made the more recent ones, but yeah, I do think that was something that people were always like, bring back Hudson.
That's it, those folks.
Same with the Mario sports games. Oh, we're getting something. Oh, so this is an answer to your question.
Wavebuster! Not just a wave beam, we've got a Wavebuster.
So you asked, like, why do you have to switch to the power beam to use the super missile? Because there are beam combos, charge combos for every beam. So this is like the super missile for the wave beam.
Boom. You're being all coy about it.
know.
You weren't telling me.
Well, I
the truth.
mean, the joy of discovery, am I right? We got it. Oh!
Oh!
Where am I going?
So, we used super missiles to get this. Is that right? Or what missiles did we need?
We used just regular missiles to break down the tower.
Got
Is that
it.
what you're saying? But now, if we hold down our charge, let me find an enemy to do it on because it's a lot more fun that way.
There's one.
Now, if we hold down our charge, we'll let.
He is really good at that.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him run past, then we'll just shoot it out, and we'll.
Oh, whoa! That's like
Yeah.
Ghostbusters
That's pretty
type
cool.
stuff.
Yeah.
I like it.
So that's the Wavebuster, and so there's as many beams as there are charge combos that you can find to kind of upgrade your beams.
That's cool.
But yeah. Oh, look at all these just juicy missile nuggets.
I'll take all of them. Juicy missile. They're really generous, right? I mean, they're like, where were these before?
I was struggling earlier. All right, so now we're headed across the way. Not you. Anyone but you. And then here, of course,
Please.
Here are the wasps.
I can hear them.
Like, where were you guys,
Like-
you know?
Like,
We were looking. They are just kind of humming.
Speaking of Saturday morning cartoons, did you ever watch Beast Wars?
The
Beast
Transformers
Wars.
thing.
Oh, they did it previously on. Yeah, that was a big continuous story. Yeah, Transformers, Beast Wars.
I did. Well, I didn't watch it when it was new.
So good.
In college, my roommate loved Beast Wars. I don't know why. He loved certain, like he liked the Batman animated series.
Yeah.
He liked Beast Wars. There was one or two other ones that he just was like fanatical about, and so he would. This was at the time when like illegally downloading stuff was all the rage.
Yeah. Napster.
Yeah, and so we would find ways to like download all of the old shows that we had grown up with, and that was one of them, Beast Wars, and he was all about it.
Beast Wars. That was good. That was great.
Thank you.
Because I did watch it when it was a cartoon on TV, but then when I got to college, my friend, one of my roommates, was a tremendous nerd and went to, like, this is how I learned about like Comic-Con and stuff.
Okay.
But he was from Atlanta, and so they did, apparently he went to like different conferences or something. But he got the DVDs. He had the DVDs, and we watched them.
Okay.
I thought it was phenomenal, but it reminded me of one of the characters.
One of the bad guys, right?
Yeah, bad guys.
Waspinator, yeah. Because Megatron was
Dinosaur, T-Rex.
in Beast Wars.
Megatron. Yeah, Megatron.
That sounds right.
Megatron.
Because I know Optimus was a ape, right?
A gorilla.
A gorilla, yeah. Are they? Did you bring that up for a different reason? For some reason, so I've gotten into a habit of where I'll see something on YouTube and I really can't tell if it's real or not. So I saw a trailer for a Beast, like, there's a bunch of Transformers movies.
Yeah.
I saw a trailer for like Transformers. I don't know if it was called Beast Wars or like the Beast Kingdom or something. And so it had like Optimus Truck meeting
the gorilla.
Optimus Primal. Was that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
that would be amazing.
Looking back, I'm like, maybe that was a fake trailer.
That real?
Yeah.
Oh, I would eat that up. The reason I brought it up, I can't remember. The Waspinator.
Yeah, I wondered if you had seen that trailer too. Because remember I told you I saw a bunch of like sort of trailers for another Enter the Spider-Verse that had like the animated versions of like Andrew Garfield and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think all those were fake.
Yeah, dude, there's a bunch of lies about Spider-Man because I also at some point thought that there was...
Well, you told me there was another potentially Andrew Garfield movie.
I somewhere I read that. It's lies. It's all lies.
It's just a bunch of wishful thinking. Or maybe it's part of the like strange marketing and they're really going to do it.
It's genius.
People are so like pumped about it,
I'd be pumped. Rise of the Beast.
Is it real?
June 2023.
Rise of the Beast.
Yeah.
One thing I'm fascinated by when
influenced by Beast Wars story.
Well, obviously, yeah.
I'm
fascinated by when it comes to Transformers I think I remember they were pretty committed to like continuity even there, because I think there was like an episode at the beginning of Beast Wars that explained like how they changed from cars to beasts.
Right. Yeah.
And I remember thinking like that seems unnecessary, but okay, I'll take it.
I appreciate the commitment to the lore.
Yeah, it definitely adds value now, but in
child,
7th grade or
like,
whatever, you're
I
like,
don't care.
Whatever, just transform. Sell me
It's
a
a
toy.
T-Rex fighting a robot T-Rex.
Yes.
It's like, how cool is that? Yes.
Yes. All right, we are still trekking.
Moving right along.
Oh, whoa, did you see me thread the needle on all those?
That was amazing. Try and do that again. It will never happen.
Impossible. So one thing I love is that we beat Flagra and now all the water is no longer poisonous. That's really helpful for me personally.
Oh, I forgot about that.
As a personal favor to me.
What's that from?
I don't know.
You just like saying that
Just
in that
saying
particular accent.
Oh, gosh.
This is a personal favor to me.
Okay. Now we are ascending the... Oh, I thought I was about to land on him again.
Don't do it again.
Oh, I don't know where to go.
No!
Well, that worked out. I have the double jump. I don't know why I'm struggling like this.
Double jump. Double jump.
There's so many just loafing about.
Yeah.
So many little spore shrooms or whatever they're called. I don't know. We are ascending. Okay. This is a place we've been that we couldn't quite reach the heights I wanted to. I gotta get up here. There we go. So now we have the double jump. So we're revisiting a previously an area from much earlier in the game when we were just so bare bones in our abilities, and we're just racking up the power ups. But we are ever heading towards that bearing on the map of whatever it said. Temperature gradients have changed or shifted or something.
Busting through.
Boston. Okay. I remember being here. I think we did everything here. And that's ultimately we're trying to go somewhere over there. So. We are so close. So close. You can taste it. As someone like Tony the Tiger might say. I don't know. Who says that? So close I can taste it?
Great. That's Tony the Tiger. What you're saying is just a common...
what you're saying
is just a common...
Just
saying.
so many people.
Common,
have said
Like
it.
it's just from movies.
We can't even attribute it. It's just
So close
Okay.
you can taste it.
yeah, we're somewhere now. Oh, hello.
These
Abnormally low
guys-
temperature at ruin site. Okay, that is what we're headed towards.
Low temperature.
These guys.
Come on.
Same thing. Tick, 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 tick. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool.
So that's why it's blinking.
Yeah.
Low temperature.
Abnormally.
Why do I see like?
Maybe that's why it's so
Lava in the-
abnormal. You know, we expect it to be high, but it's low. Do you want to do one?
Morphology. Plated parasite. Hardy member of the parasite family. Invulnerable to most weaponry.
Weaponry.
A cousin to the parasite.
What's up, cuz?
These creatures are known for their amazing resilience. Field studies suggest a weakness to morph ball delivered weapon systems.
Like BAMs.
Put a bomb on it.
Well, so I have to get up to that track in order to do that.
bomb.
Oh, what's that? Recording too. Somehow I haven't scanned this magnetic rail system track. In morph ball mode, we know use the Z button. Caution. A morph ball
Caution.
will briefly disengage the ball from the track. Beware. Okay. What else is going on?
You've
here?
used that countless times
Yep.
and never scanned it.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing. I'm glad I'm here. Chozo lore.
What is this otherworldly pestilence that infests the land, seeking out life in its blind need for corruption? And where did the meteor that brought it originate? Was it crafted by alien hands, or is it a roving chunk of a planet that suffered a violent end? Our minds quail in horror at the thought that long ago, in some corner of the universe, as yet unseen by our eyes, an entire planet was perhaps once coated with this great poison. Whatever cataclysm may have ruptured that doomed place must have been mighty indeed. And if other meteors from it spread through space, bearing this evil to the far corners of the universe, we hold fast to the hope that this is not so, that the only surviving remnants of this evil are here on Talon 4. Then, at least, there is hope for its eradication. So,
Epic. Real fast.
when Metroid Prime 1 was released
Tell me.
in 2002,
Yeah.
I don't think anyone expected there to be other games. Like, I think it was just like, cool, a new Metroid.
Like this is it? Or what do you mean? Like Prime 2?
Right. I think everyone was just like, cool, like, that's great. I love that there's a new game.
Yeah.
And then Prime 2 and 3 come out and kind of flesh the story out. So a Chozo lore like that, you know, might not have meant anything to people back then.
Yeah.
But now, you know, reading it, and our intention is to play through the other two
Yeah.
games, like,
yeah.
it'll be neat to kind of like pull those forward. Because he's talking about like, hopefully there's no other meteors. It's kind of neat to think about.
A little foreshadowing.
Yeah.
But when people are playing this the first time, they're like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I hope so too.
Well, thanks for joining us today on the Games Conversation channel, where we just opened up a new path.
New path, where would it
So
lead?
much potential. Please like and subscribe and add to the conversation with your comment below.
Make it lively. Full,
Lively.
like a quilt.
And if you do, you might, like a quilt, you might be one of the lucky, you might be the lucky winner for the Nintendo Power Magazine. So until next time, have a good one.